caramel apple oatmeal in the Ninja Speedi. Let me show you how we did it. So the way we're going to start this oatmeal is I've got some dates here and I've got them in my Ninja cup. And what I did is I just took the pits out of them. They come with pits in them. And I'm just going to put just a little bit of hot water over those dates. I'm just barely going to cover those dates and let those sit for about 5 minutes. And how many you use is actually going to be of how sweet you want your oatmeal. That's just what I'm using, but use the amount of sweetness that you like in your oatmeal. And while the dates are soaking, I'm going to take 2 small apples that I have here and peel them and dice them in a fine dice. And after the dates have been soaking for 5 minutes, I'm going to blend those in the Ninja till it forms, not really a paste because it's going to be a little thinner than a paste, but it's going to be our mock caramel sauce is what that's going to be. So I've got Speedi on the sear function just to warm him up when I put these apples in. You could use a little butter here if you wanted to, but I'm not. So I'm just going to go in with those apples, and like I said, I've got it on the sear function just to jump start the warming of this oatmeal. So I've got those 2 apples that I diced, and you hear them sizzle. Like I said, I've got it on number 4 on sear. And I'm just going to let those apples warm up. And then I'm going to go in with those dates that we blended up. And you see that looks like caramel. And I can tell you, I did taste it. It's absolutely delicious. But look at that. That's going to be the sweetness of our oatmeal. Again, like I said, you could add some butter here, but I really don't think you need it. Then I've got 2 cups of old-fashioned oats. I'm sure you could use the quick oats if you wanted. We're going to add a pinch of salt. I'm just going to kind of stir that around into those apples. And then I'm going to add my liquid, and I've got 3 total cups of liquid here. This is the first time I'm doing it, so I'll let you know if that's the correct amount. But I used 1.5 cups of water to 1.5 cups of milk. I used a 2% milk here, but you could use almond or oat milk. I was just out of almond and oat milk, so I did use a 2% milk. And it immediately smells like fall in the kitchen, even though I know it's not, because we're experiencing extremely record-breaking temperatures. But it smells like fall. All right, we're going to close that lid. We're going to flip it up to rapid cooker. We're going to go down to just straight steam. And we're in uncharted territory here, so I'm going to put it on 15 minutes, but I'm actually going to start checking it at 5 minutes because you know the Ninja Speedi does everything quicker than we anticipate. So I'm going to put it on 15 minutes, but start checking it at 5 on the straight steam function and start. So we're at 5 minutes. Let's take a look. Wow. Let me get that closer so you can see. Literally, we may go 1 more minute. As you can see, it's trying to stick on the bottom. But look how creamy that is. 5 minutes. But you can see it has a little bit of liquid, so I think our liquid quantity was correct. I'm going to let it go 30 seconds to 1 more minute, and that's a good texture for us. Now, if you wanted it softer, I would put a little more liquid and cook it for a couple more minutes. But like I said, I think this is absolutely perfect. But I am going to let it go about 30 more seconds to a minute. And then you've got oatmeal prep for the week. How easy was that? Literally 5 minutes. But I'm going to let it go one more minute, so we're going to say 6 minutes, and you've got caramel apple oatmeal prep for the week. So it's been cooking one more minute. I want to give it a taste. Look at that. That is absolutely delicious. The sweetness is spot on for us. If you wanted it sweeter, you could add more dates to it. But we watch our sugar intakes. This is awesome. Caramel apple oatmeal. The Speedi, as usual, does things so quickly, so easy. Give this one a try for sure. Caramel apple oatmeal in the Ninja Speedi.